Hi, let's look at this example. Find the equation of the line that's tangent to this curve at the point 7,3. Now I want to do this one mostly by hand. I'm going to use a calculator to do the number crunching, but let's write it out by hand. Now the graph of this, y equals square root of x plus 2, is going to look like this. It's the square root graph, but it's shifted over by 2, and over here is going to be the point 7,3. And if you think about it, that makes good sense because you plug in 7 for x, you get 7 plus 2 is 9, square root of 9 is 3. So I want to come up with the equation of the tangent line. So the idea is pick another point that's close by. I'm going to draw it over here. Then draw in the tangent line that goes through those 2 points. I said tangent line, but that's a secant line. We're going to move this point in close to the other one to come up with the tangent line. So let's write out the slope of the secant line. Well, first up, let's write the equation here. This has an x-coordinate of x and a y-coordinate of square root of x plus 2. Now, I'm using x here. I could have used another variable like a or b or whatever. Doesn't really matter. But now that I've got 2 points, I can find the slope easily. The difference in the y values is 3 minus root x plus 2. And the difference in x values is 7 minus x. So for any value of x we pick, this will give us the equation, or the slope of the secant line. What we need to do now is look at what happens to this when x gets close to 7. Of course, we can't just plug 7 in because that would give us 0 over 0. But we can plug in some really close numbers like 6.999, 7.001, and so on, and see what we get. Let's make a chart of those. So for x, then we'll look at the m secant. I'm just subscripting that m with secant. So let's plug in 6.9, 6.99, 6.999. Okay, 7 we know it's undefined. All right, now when I plug in the 6.9, I'm just going to plug that in. I'm going to get 3 minus the square root of 6.9 plus 2 over 7 minus 6.9. Put that into my trusty Casio. 3 minus square root of 6.9 plus 2. I'll just go ahead and call that 8.9 divided by 0.1, or divided by 7 minus 6.9. So I have that in my calculator, and when I hit enter, I get, well, this calculator gives me a very nice number there, but it's, let's see, 0.167 something. Right, so I did that stuff while I had the video paused, and now if we look at this, it looks like this is approaching here for the tangent line. It looks like that's approaching a 0.1 followed by repeating 6s, and that is the decimal version of 1/6. So the slope of our tangent is 1/6, and we know that this is a point on the tangent. So the tangent line is y minus 3 equals 1/6 times x minus 7. And so let's see, y minus 3 equals 1/6 x minus 7 over 6. So just move that 3 to the other side. You get y equals 1/6 x. Let's see, negative 7/6 plus 3 is 11/6.